Chat, I'm back early, man. I'm back early. Early. I'm still drinking coffee. Still drinking coffee. I was watching Fulton Anderson Silver podcast, but I had looked at my phone and I got a copyright strike for last night's video, but there's no music playing. I'm commentating on all the videos. What's the next step? What's the next step? But if y'all new to the channel, man, hit the sub, subscribe to the channel, hit the like, drop a comment, hit the chats. It's there. It's free. This is all free stuff. It's all free stuff. Follow me on IG at Pacman203. I got a couple of videos I want to get into. Something that just popped up on my thing, and because I was just watching an interview before the podcast. I was watching an interview with, but we'll get into that after. Let's get into this video.
He misspoke. He didn't misspeak. He lied. He made it up to try and pander for votes, to be clear, and this is what the Democrat Party does. So former Vice President Joe Biden pandered to the people of Puerto Rico on Monday, telling them that all of America is with you. Well, that's nice. As they're recovering from a hurricane, obviously Hurricane Fiona. I don't like that they named it Fiona, by the way, but that's a story for another day. See if you can spot the moment that, here's the thing, everyone lies. Anyone who says they don't lie, that's a lie. Like, everyone lies with us to not hurt somebody's feelings, or every now, like, small little lies.
Chat, I always say, never just go along with what everybody says. It doesn't matter if everybody's saying, red is the bad color. Question everything. Question everything. Leave no stone unturned. Question everything. Everything must be questioned. You do not follow the sheep. You're not a sheep. You're lying.
Everyone has engaged in small little white lying. The problem, and politicians certainly, most of them lie. Joe Biden lies about everything, and he lies when he has no reason to lie, and he doesn't just lie.
Chat. I had to stop it real quick because everybody in America hates Joe Biden. Everybody and their mama. We already know. We wish we had Trump back. I liked the Trump, but I know everybody now that was against Trump wish they had him back now. How y'all feel about that?
Donald Trump would exaggerate sometimes. Donald Trump would exaggerate or diminish, right? He would just turn everything up to an 11, or if it was a 3, turn it down to a 1 to insult his opponent. Joe Biden makes up stories that never happened with people he never met in places that don't even exist. See if you can spot the blatant lie in his Puerto Rico-centric speech.
Ever since the hurricane struck, Jill and I have had people in Puerto Rico on our minds and in our prayers. We came here in person to show that we're with you. All of America is with you as you receive and recover and rebuild. I come from the little state of Delaware. It's not like the Congresswoman from New York. She's from the big state. But we have a in relative terms, large Puerto Rican population in Delaware relative to our population.
Did you spot it?
We have the 8th largest black population in the country. And
why are you just like, why you're in Puerto Rico? Why are you talking about blacks? Why are you talking about black people if you're in Puerto Rico? You're trying to make up, spin the situation, Joe. We on to you. We already know. We already know how you play. You're probably gonna forget half of your speech anyway.
Between all minorities, we have 20% of our state is minority. And so
it's a minority.
I was sort of raised in the Puerto Rican community at home.
Yeah, he was. It's a very Puerto Rican centric state. All 0.39% of them. When he's talking about things, that's
Puerto Ricans don't live in Delaware. We let me stop. It's probably some, but the Puerto Ricans are in New York, in New York, Florida. The East Coast. If we talking about the Midwest, we talk about Texas. Nobody, come on, who the going to Delaware? Who's going to Delaware, bro? They're going to California if they go past that way. They're going out that way. Come Come on, bro. You out here saying ain't nobody over. They're in New York. They're not in Delaware. Nobody goes to Delaware. Nobody cares about Delaware. No one talks about Delaware. Ain't nothing great happening in Delaware. So all my Delaware fans, if you live in Delaware, get the fuck out of Delaware.
Wow.
The furthest I can go back, the 1970 census. You can go to loudofcolor.com for all the references or click the link in the description. 0.39%. You wouldn't even have enough to create the sharks.
Yeah. Right.
I had a gardener I saw through my window.
Yeah. Right at the beginning, he's like, all right, so Puerto Rican. And then he's like, well, I got to loop black people in there somehow. And the Puerto Rican's like, how does this matter? I don't know why he's talking about black people in his state of Delaware.
Well, they're all that, they're all in that group of I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
There's so many minorities.
Yes, lots and lots of minorities. Oh, but by God, I do know that New York is bigger than Delaware now. Thank you. That was helpful.
I mean, there's darn near 20% minorities and 80% white, hence making them a minority.
It's really at the top of my mind when it comes to natural disasters. But, the Haiti earthquake, I went down to help.
Yes.
So many damn minorities.
And
Mostly Haitians.
Hunter came with us, and
He probably went to Haiti and talk about, yeah, there's a bunch of black people in my state. Joe Biden just be off the rails. Everybody knows, like, get him out of here. Get him out. We don't like him. He's not doing this country any good. Take Nancy Pelosi with you.
and boy, he didn't bring condoms.
No, he did not. He did throw a gun in a dumpster, though.
Yeah, again. Oh. Every time he sees a dumpster, he wants to throw a gun.
So he says I was raised in a largely Puerto Rican community. It's Delaware. And first off, again, it doesn't pass a sniff test. Right away, if you go, Delaware? I don't think so. Correct. Go with your gut. If your gut says former Vice President Joe Biden is lying, it's 0.39%. Comment below if you thought it was a little higher.
Well, it's like in Wayne's World where they're going through the states and they all have something and they get to Delaware and they're like, we're in Delaware.
I'm in Delaware. Yeah.
Delaware.
Where they're like, I'm in Texas, Wayne. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in Delaware. That's it.
That's yeah.
Then they
There's
just
nothing
stop.
there.
Yeah.
I think there's no state tax. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
But this brings us to actually the top 5 times that Democrats have been caught pandering. And this is why black voters are turning off to them in record numbers. So number 5, if you don't remember this, Kamala Harris. This is not an exception is what I want to make sure.
Yeah. Joe Biden, take her with you. Hurry and Nancy Pelosi. Get them up out of here, man. Get them up out of here. You just freed the people that were in jail for weed that your vice president locked them up. She was giving people 30, 40 years for weed. Take her with you.
Make sure you understand. Because we see these things and you see them in an isolated incident. He misspoke. He didn't misspeak. He lied. He made it up to try and pander for votes, to be clear. And this is what the Democrat Party does. It's really hard to compete with people who simply lie and they know the media will carry their water. Anyone out there, anyone see on CNN this morning? Did they call him on it? Did they call him to the mat on it?
Of course not.
MSNBC, NBC, ABC, CBS, did they say, and I don't mean did they say, Joe Biden maybe had a slip that is not fully correct. Did they say, this guy is a compulsive liar? That's your job as the media. I would say.
Everybody knows the media spins a narrative for everybody. It talks about the dumb stuff that goes on. It talks about the dog that helped Cindy when she fell, instead of all like the rockets you and South Korea are just launching into the water. It doesn't talk about that though. It doesn't talk about that. Nobody believes it in the media no more. We have YouTube. We have we have Twitch. We have TikTok. We are the media. We have Instagram. We are the media. Stop watching. Nobody watches TV. I haven't had cable in so long. Nobody cares about y'all.
Cronkite would have done it, but he was a raging leftist too. There never was objective journalism in this country. So let's go to number 5. These are the times they pandered. We'll make all of these available. Kamala Harris, where she talked about smoking weed with Charlemagne the God, self-titled.
Have you ever smoked?
I have.
Okay. Like in
And
college, or-
I inhaled. I did inhale. It was a long time ago.
The woman that locked people up for selling weed. I just told y'all she locked people up for selling weed. A lot of people up for a long time. I believe she was the governor of California. I don't know. I believe so. Yeah, I can fact check it. See how many people she locked up? A lot of people, a long time. Joe Biden just released a lot of people, finally, because after she done messed up.
But yes, I think
We
that
didn't ask you about
gives
the
a lot
mayor.
of people joy, and we need more joy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You're getting the picture. This is not going to be comfortable for the next.
Well, she was
4 through
listening
1.
to Tupac.
Yes, she was listening to
In
Tupac.
college,
Biggie.
Tupac was
Oh yeah, why didn't we have that clip?
after.
Listen to
that.
Tupac and Biggie. Well, after Tupac and Biggie, we'll bring that up after.
Yeah,
Control room,
well,
get the Tupac clip.
They were both 6.
Yes.
They were still spitting it, Dave.
They died at 25 and 24, I think.
Here's that, by the way, Hillary Clinton. Here's another one, number 4, Hillary Clinton. Again, this is the pandering that they do, usually to black voters, where she said, and it's not as bad as number 3, Hillary Clinton talking about how she
They,
brings.
they spinning a black voter. They know they can play the race thing to try to grab their votes. That's why. And nobody like Hillary. Come on, bunch of lying. Have you seen in my other live? I played a clip where Donald Trump was exposing them and their lies.
brings hot sauce with her everywhere. Of course, when she's speaking to her African American sister.
No more questions? They said no, she has to go.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Really? You
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
You getting information right now? Hot sauce. Hot sauce in my bag, swag?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yes.
Now listen, I
yes.
just want you to know people are going to see this and say, okay, she's pandering to
She
black
didn't
people.
know what bag swag meant.
Okay. Is it working?
She admits it.
Well, we know it wouldn't be salt because that would render your powers inert.
Why wouldn't you prove it then?
I mean, like, hot sauce. You got hot sauce in your bag, swag? Hot sauce? I already said hot sauce.
Don't ask me other things.
Why are you sandbagging me?
She just says every race is food.
Yes. Giblets.
Collard green?
Yo, these guys are crazy. Fried chicken? Oh, damn. Roscoe chicken. Nah, let me. Yo, they crazy though.
Her bag's just full of mayo.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Chitlins.
Yeah, it's just the whitest, most awful, just cucumber sandwiches.
Yes. Hellman's.
Here's number
Mayonnaise.
3, because Hillary Clinton is just the worst at this. But, you know, you have to pander when you're completely talentless and unlikable. Here's when she actually put up a fake black voice, in case you've forgotten.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far.
This is disrespectful. They're over here clapping and having. This is disrespectful. Highly disrespectful. You got to put on a black voice. That's racist. That's a racist in its own. Like that's just some wild. You got to put on a voice that you think call it as a black voice. Man, God save us. Please, Jesus, please, God. We are not worthy of your son. This shit is crazy.
To leave me.
Wow.
I forgot that was in Selma, Alabama, and it makes it so much worse.
Yes. It's way worse.
Next thing she's going to do a Sam Kinison impression.
Oh. That was so.
What are you sleeping with interns? Ow! Is it that little Arkansas? So, because that's he was imitating a priest, a Southern preacher, Sam Kinison. That's what he was.
He came from a family of preachers.
Yeah, exactly. I want his doorbell shut and the brakes taken out on his car. Ow! I want to break that body down. Ow! Ow!
She's the worst. I would have loved to see her face when it was like, Donald Trump won.
Yeah. Did he pander better than I did?
Can you imagine the shock?
This is my personal favorite, but it's not number 1. Number 2 was when, if you don't remember this, Pelosi, Kamala, and a lot of members of Congress, they were wearing the African garb and the scarves. And remember this happened when we were live on air.
Yeah.
It was live on air, and I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're doing that seriously.
Mhm.
And they caught a little bit of flack for appropriation, but certainly not enough. They were bowing and thanking George Floyd for justice. But the funniest part is the Desmond Tutu, swatch.
Wait, it was
that they're
like
wearing.
Sidney Poitier and White Man's Burden.
They
They're
call
like,
me
why are you
Mrs.
doing-
Bitch. Number 4.
It's a Cosby story.
I feel so disrespected. This is out of control. What do they kneel for? What are they kneeling for? Justice? I know it's a terrible thing that George Floyd passed away, but they haven't changed no laws at the following of his passing. And it's not about a black thing. It should be just injustice. It should stop making it a black thing. Just make it injustice. Because there's Hispanic kids, there's Asian kids, there's white kids, there's all type of different races of not even kids, of people that are victims of injustice. So stop the bullshit, bro. Stop the bullshit.
You bunch of losers! For sacrificing your life for justice.
My favorite part of that was, help! I've knelt and I can't get up. Which she literally did.
And the crazy thing is that the only reason that the officer and his partners were served justice, went to jail, was because of the riots and stuff like that. They wanted people to stop breaking stuff, but they break all the stuff of the people that's there to help them. They break all the little businesses, the small, the pop mom and pop shops. It's not like they broke into corporations like Walmart, CVS, stuff like that. The mom and pop stores, the corner stores, the thrift shops. Y'all ain't do nothing, man. Y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all did exactly the opposite of what y'all supposed to do. I'm not saying breaking nobody's stuff. They're supposed to make some laws change, bro. Y'all here on some wild corny shit, bro. So I ain't go to none of the marches. I ain't going none of that. I ain't doing none of that. Yeah, y'all be out there for the wrong reason. Y'all don't even understand everything that goes on.
She's the worst.
She took a knee in protest of functioning hips.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a
Someone
great
get
idea.
me up.
Thank you for sacrificing your life. I'm sure he wasn't a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Her
Was
husband's car just crashes into it.
Was he from Africa? I don't think he was.
No idea.
I'm pretty sure he was not. He was born in the U.S.
I believe he was from Minneapolis.
Yes.
Some
Oh,
cup
geez.
foods. Where he resided.
Hmm.
So, and this brings us to number 1, just because we watched this in real time when there were these debates. And the reason this is because it's dueling pandering,
Yes.
where I want you to look at Booker's face, where he's upset that Beto has out-pandered him.
I love it.
This economy has got to work for everyone. And right now we know that it isn't. And it's going to take all of us coming together to make sure that it does. Necesitamos incluir cada persona en el éxito de esta economía. Pero si queremos hacer eso, necesitamos incluir cada persona en nuestra democracia. Cada votante necesitamos la representación y cada voz necesitamos escuchar. La situación ahora es inaceptable. Es de presidente atacado.
The current situation is unacceptable.
Yes.
Ha demandado los
Hold on.
inmigrantes. Es inaceptable. Voy a cambiar.
Who are they talking about? Are they talking about Donald Trump on the immigration? I'm gonna just be honest, man. I'm just be honest. I know I probably shouldn't say this, but say there's 2 million people that happen to just come over. That actually did just come over, walk across the border, and 2 million comes every day for the next couple months. This will not be a great country anymore. This country won't be the land of opportunity no more. It'll be just rich and poor people and nobody in the middle.
That's like when Chelsea Handler, we all know this. It's kind of a secret in the industry, open secret. Is how Chelsea Handler would have people on the show would pre-tape it and then use their jokes.
Oh,
that's like it's like having an opener go out and steal your joke, and Beto's just like, sorry, Booker's like, oh, that's my bit.
He's like,
that's my bit.
Did he also find out about Rosetta Stone?
Chat, how y'all feel about this? How y'all feel about this, man?
I'm from Newark. Of course I speak Spanish.
I was raised with a lot of Puerto Ricans.
Most Puerto Ricans in New York don't even speak Spanish. That's a fact.
Actually, there probably are in Newark. You would actually have a claim to it.
No.
And by the way, that brings us to
phony.
If you missed this when the debate happened, we actually, I think, created this that night live in the debate and had it before the end. Was the dueling Beto and Booker. We thought it was so funny that we actually put way too much production value into an anime representation.
So what would you do, Congressman, day one at the White House?
Satoshi Nakamoto.
I might have to. This might be copyright.
Get the exact amount because I can't get.
My bad, guys. That might be copyright. I might get a copyright strike for that.
Yeah.
Can't get that.
We don't want to show up googly eyed one day.
Have you seen? You know what? Maybe you guys can bring this up in the control room. Cory Booker always tries to do these motivational speeches on his Instagram. Like, a wise man once told me that there was a man. This is one that I remember specifically. He says he asked his master. He wanted to learn from him. He saw his master meditating across the river, and he couldn't find a way to the river. And he's like all sweaty, like he's jogging. And he said, "Master, master," and he stopped meditating. He said, "How do I get to the other side of the river?" And he said, "Young apprentice, you're already there." End video. You're like, this sucks. I hate you.
You're already there.
A smart person makes something complicated sound easy.
Yes.
I just did the opposite of that.
By the way, here's a Lone Star. I'm already there.
Do you remember when he had his Spartacus moment where he announced something that was already public information?
Yeah.
He was like, this is brand new stuff.
No, because if you want to show a little humility, compare yourself to Spartacus.
Yes. If I get kicked out of Congress for this, so be it. Sir, we released that at noon. I know, but if I get kicked out of Congress for saying this.
Right.
And use as many quotes as possible because you've never had a thought of your own that made sense.
Right. In Espanol.
Yeah.
What are we going to say there?
We got the Kamala Harris clip about Tupac.
Oh yeah, this one's great. This should have been number 5, but they're both equally. I mean,
comfortable.
They want to make you throw.
Yeah.
What does Kamala Harris listen to?
What were you listening to when you was high? What was on? What song was?
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, definitely Snoop. Tupac for sure.
Pause.
Liar whore, and you know it.
Hey yo.
Talking about bitch and juice.
Watch.
Whoa. Chill out with the copyright, bruh. Chat, how y'all feel about this, man? How y'all feel about this? Hey yo, if y'all new, man, go and follow me on Rumble. See my Rumble, Pack 203, PC 203. Go follow me on Rumble, man. Let's get into the next video though. This is DJ Academics. I heard him speaking about the bend on Brady, on Bro, on the Top G and Sneeko. Where you at, brother? Where you at, brother?
Always come in here trolling about I think that.
Chill. I don't care about that video though, brother. Here you go. Here we go. Let's get into this, y'all.
Kind of took the model after Andrew Tate.
Let go, gang.
You know, he was preaching a lot about the Matrix.
Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Wake up. Wake up. Preaching about the Matrix. Wake up. Wake up. Oh shit. This should say he got Sneeko Cuck. Damn. Oh, he searched these Sneeko Cuck, Sneeko Destiny. He searching these up. Look, Sneeko trending. He's trending.
I talked about him recently, and about his relationship and shit like that. But oh, did he speak out recently? Maybe
Don't do it. I got a copyright for that video. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. I mean, I got a strike for that.
I'll try to listen to that in a second. I'll just say this in short because they deleted both of his channels, and I'll just wait a second. I'll just go to his Instagram. I want to make a very clear statement about this whole thing. I told y'all all this, and y'all said I was hating. If y'all making content that are supporting this manosphere, they have labeled it as toxic. They have labeled it that they don't want it on their platforms. I will say this to everybody who's making this content. You're going to have to, it's going to come a point. And by the way, I watched the podcast when he did it with Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate asked a very important question. A very fucking important question. He said to the people, why do you stream? Or why do you make content? And for the people who are in this manosphere, and it had to include Sneeko. If the mission is bigger than the money, which most of y'all claim it is, y'all want to enlighten people, y'all want to wake people up, y'all want to.
Yeah, but y'all still took. He grew up on the platform. Y'all still took him off the platform. He just moved. He has rent to pay. He has things to pay. He should have a decent life. Like damn, y'all just wipe him all off. Y'all didn't even call him for some type of meeting and just explain it to him. Like even like Tate said, talk to him. Say, listen, you can say this and that, and this and that. YouTube, the problem with YouTube, y'all give indirect messages. Oh, this is a guideline strike. What? And you ask them what it is, you just they won't tell you exactly what. Sit them down, have a conference meeting with them, and say, listen, we like the overall mission, and we understand you're shooting for men's mental health and people's mental health. You want to take the religious route to say, yo, but this and this, you just can't say it in these ways. But we love the message. Just say it like that, bro. Just have a chin. You see the big thing on it. People are flocking to him. Millions of people are flocking to him. He has a big fan base, and you wipe it up. You just act like he just out here, on some reckless stuff, just saying everything all the time. He has a goal. Like he said, the mission is more important than the money. But you wiped away all his stuff, and supposedly y'all froze $120,000 of his money that he earned. That shit is crazy. I don't know. It's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And he tells people to try to make money other ways. The guys that are unhappy, these women that are unhappy, which ways do you make money? E-commerce, crypto, stock trading, let's say day trading, Forex, Amazon, FBA, all types of stuff. Get in the gym. You got to get in the gym. How many of y'all did some push-ups today? Or did some push-ups yesterday? Today, leg day for me. I'm doing some legs, man. I'm doing leg day. But how many of y'all really trying to better yourself? Y'all eating healthy, not eating trash. Everybody wants to go travel. You got to do these things so you can free yourself from the enslavement that the world is putting upon you. You don't see it. There's imaginary shackles on you. They're forcing a narrative. They're forcing a narrative. They pop up. They like even Andrew Tate said they get rid of him and they pop up James Charles to do foundation reviews on these ads and shit like that. I can't click away these fucking ads faster than anything. I find it disrespectful that you force me to meet these ads, and you know I don't watch this shit. You know I don't watch shit like this. This shit is damaging the kids. On impressionable youth. You don't want them to tell. You don't want Andrew Tate to tell them that they want to drive fast cars. They want money. They want a pretty girlfriend. But you put shit like that in front of them and not call that toxic. That is completely toxic, bro. That's toxic. This shit gotta go, bro. You gotta break the cycle. God have mercy on y'all souls. I swear to God, we need a fresh start. We need a fresh start. Wipe these motherfuckers away, bro. Wipe these motherfuckers. Wipe them away, man. I love everything y'all doing though. Shout out to Sneeko. Shout out to Tate. Shout out to gang. Myron and Walt. I mess with y'all. Steph is cold. Preacher Sharp. Man. It's a bigger message out here, man. Y'all gotta wake up. Wake up, man. Wake up. What's the name? Man, I was gonna ask how this in the future. Do y'all want me? So I invest in crypto. I'll tell y'all some of the picks I put in. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not trying to give y'all no financial advice. Don't listen to me. But I'm gonna tell you what I do. I'm not rich. This is what I'm going for. But I do a stream about that in the future, and I'll break it down to y'all, man. And some stuff that y'all could do. Some future stuff y'all could do. That's not even crypto. Y'all could get into. But let's get into this, back into this video, man. Sorry for my little rant.
Get out of the matrix, all of that type of stuff. Y'all all have to accept the reality. You will be banned. This is not your platforms. They don't owe you nothing. They're telling you how it is.
How is it toxic though? That's what I'm saying. How is being a tradition, wanting to be a traditional man, how is you want to have a nice girlfriend that you can take care? You want to have a nice girlfriend that's not a hoe that you want to take care of. Toxic. How is that toxic, bro? That's force feeding these narratives to the youth. And y'all talk about the news channels, the NBC, the CBS's, the news channels tonight. These are unreliable sources. It's the same way with this, bro. It's the same way with y'all, man. Y'all out here just pumping this bullshit into. And if I see one more foundation review from a guy, bro, I swear to God, I'ma lose it. I'ma lose it. Out here trying to tell people it's 15 genders, bro.
There's not even blindside you. They don't fuck with that narrative. I know we just came from having a conversation yesterday with Russ, where we're talking about blackballing and shit like that when it came to like music. I'll give y'all an interesting conversation. I was here just trying to speak the truth, quote the truth. You know what I mean? And when I mean the truth, like I'm just trying to be objective and just say what people are scared to say. A couple years ago, there was a situation with an NFL player named Ray Rice. And it was an elevator incident. This was 2014. I won't even play it. When I talked about the situation, I talked about it very nuanced. I talked about that he was wrong. I talked about that he
is wrong. You don't hit women. You do not hit women. We do not I'm not promoting hit women. You do not hit women. You walk away with them. You walk away from them. The strongest you can do is practice stoicism, and you just walk away. You walk away, man. A real man can control his temper. You can't control your temper. You're not a real man. You out here having little attacks on with your emotions like that. That's not real. Real men don't do that. Real men don't do that. Gain your composure, walk away. It's easy, bro. Life will punch her in the face, man. Reality a hit her. That she lost out on a great man. You just supposed to walk away, not argue, none of that.
He did a really dumb thing, and he had so much to lose.
And you should have went. I hope he went to jail. He should have went to jail. That's wrong. That's wrong. Do not hit women. Never raise your hand to a woman. Never. Never. You should not. Even if you could legally do so, you should not do it. It's not okay.
And that he needed help based on how he acted. But I also evaluated a longer clip that showed that she might have also antagonized his reaction.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Walk away. Get up out of here.
I put those videos up because I was trying to just be honest. Be like, okay, yeah, she shouldn't have. I know she was a little drunk, but you got to keep your hands to yourself, whatever. And I'm like, oh, shit, damn. He has more strength than her. He should just, oh, damn, I can't believe he did that. Damn, this nigga don't realize he's an NFL player. You can't be doing that. This is happening at a big casino. Cameras everywhere. You're fucking stupid, whatever. Now, granted, they eventually stayed together. I think they're still married. They actually got married. And people actually think this was a fiance at the time. People think that they jumped the broom really quickly to prevent her from even possibly being forced to cooperate, whether it was, law enforcement. And I don't think his marriage really meant anything for her to cooperate with the NFL. Regardless, he never had a job ever again. YouTube took that down. YouTube took down 2 videos of me talking about the incident. Here's the reason why. I remember there was a bunch of hate comments. It's because it was an ongoing situation. Hate comments came in and they were like, yo, I guess people would find my video because it was really popular. They'd be like, yo, I can't believe.
I don't believe that. This is controversial. I don't think that. I understand. All right, yeah, let him go for the from his job, but yeah, never give him a job again. People make mistakes. A lot of people make mistakes, and I did say that he should have went to jail for it, but you can learn from your mistakes. It doesn't mean he's a terrible person. He's not a terrible person. People make mistakes. He's not a monster. They got married. I mean, she loves him. She realized it was probably he made a mistake, most likely. And he's definitely probably not punching her in the face every day. People make mistakes. That's all I'm saying. People make mistakes, and y'all demonize these people like the guy from the Celtics that just slept with somebody else on his wife. Y'all are demonizing people for life mistakes. Like come on, man. Every man cheats. I'm gonna be honest. Every man, if they ain't cheat yet, they will cheat.
You're saying that she was wrong because I said she was wrong initially. Let me make a long.
And women, ladies, you should not put your hands on your man. You should not. It's a no-no. If you definitely know every man is stronger than a woman naturally. I'm not saying men should beat you up or stuff like that. I'm saying you should not put your hands on nobody either. They can both walk away and come back and talk about it later. It's not rocket science. Take some time out, come back and talk about it. Tell why you're mad, and he tells vice versa. It's the whole point.
Long story short, YouTube clearly let me know when it comes to domestic violence incidents like that, they don't want nuanced conversations about it, brother. They've laid their line in the sand. Oh, you want to be Mr. Technical? Get the fuck out of here with that Mr. Technical shit. Now I could have been like, well, YouTube is, they don't want me to. I'm telling the truth, nigga. Get the fuck off their platform if you want to do that, brother. That's just really what it is. Get the fuck off of their platform. That's simply put it. So I tell everybody who's doing the Manosphere stuff, YouTube has made an example out of Tate. They've let everybody know pretty clearly we don't like this content. So then I ask you all a question. Are you doing it for the money and to be a content creator? Or are you so committed to the mission? You can't be both at this point. If you're doing this for the money, and maybe that's the both option, because you're all going to need to tone it the fuck down. Tone it the fuck down. If you don't want to tone it down, because you're all about the truth, and you want to escape the matrix, get the fuck off of YouTube. And you should acknowledge before you're even banned that you're never going to be there. I'm telling you what it is. That's why I told you about the mainstream shit. If you don't want to have that conversation, you ain't even ready for this whole type of shit. Somebody's Tavia says both can be an option. No. YouTube has made it clear they don't want niggas on their platform saying that men and women ain't equal. They don't want it. They don't.
He got a point, though. Definitely has a point. He has a point, but they don't want you to tell the truth. That's exactly what they're trying to say. They don't want you telling the truth. They want you to feed them lies. That's all they want. It's lie. No truth. Just like how Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton was just doing to the blacks and the Hispanics. Lie.
Don't want it. I'm telling you. They're telling you they don't want it. I don't care how you pretty it up. I don't care if you put a rose on it. They don't want the shit. If you keep saying that, you could go balls to the wall. All right. Keep rocking out until they take punitive action. Or you're going to have to dumb it down. Got to dumb it down. You're going to have to find really creative ways to dumb it down, and hopefully people can still see the potency of your message. Here's another thing I warn. Andrew Tate is a one of one. I want no one imitating him. Andrew Tate, when he asked Sneako that question, one of the reasons I got from why he asked that question, Because Andrew Tate got long money from outside of YouTube. He's not doing this for money. He's not doing this.
Sneaker should invest his money. He has to invest his money. So you gotta have long money. It's not hard. Sneaker, you just have to make it 6 figures, 6-figure months. Easy, man. You know how many houses you get with 6 figures? Talk to Myron. You get a bunch of houses, a bunch of properties, a bunch of them. They take $20,000 to $30,000 down. Sometimes maybe more. But once you get one, you get two. You borrow equity. You feel me? I should have a video on that, man. Even though I don't own property, I understand the concept and everything of the property, the mortgages, the arms, how they change over time, how you catch in, how the price the price depreciates on the house, how you borrow equity, stuff like that. Sneaker, that's what you got to get into. Invest your money so some crypto projects and invest your money in real estate, bro. Be straight. Be straight, man.
To pay his bills. Andrew Tate got hundreds of millions of dollars. So if Andrew Tate gets banned from YouTube, he's still gonna drive his Bugatti.
Yeah, we seen Andrew Tate makes $9 to $8 million a month. We already seen that.
He's still gonna fly on his private jet, and he's still gonna be really good. Now, if you need this job as a YouTuber to pay your rent, to pay your mortgage, to pay your car note, and again, how much do you believe in what you're saying? Are you a revolutionary? Because a lot of people are positioning themselves not as content creators. They're positioning themselves as like, yo, we're here on a mission. Like, we're like a revolutionary. Well, a revolutionary usually accept the fact that they're going to get killed. They accept the fact that those are the people who are balls to the wall. Now, some people like to seem extreme to gain more of an audience. Listen, tone it down. That's all I'm going to say. I love the manosphere people, all the creators. But recognize what YouTube doesn't like. Tone it down if you want to stay on the platform. But we can no longer at this point say, oh, they're not going to let y'all back on. They're taking a hard stance, dog. And here's the thing. They do know when you cut the head off of Tate.
My thing is, why can't they have a PR team talk to you? You already have a good message among the youth. Just say, listen, I don't like the way you talk about women in this life. You can talk about all the other stuff, yada, 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 but y'all don't even want to talk about the jabby jab. Y'all don't like people talk about the jabby jab. Everything gets called misinformation. But to these bigger creators, just talk to them. Send the people. You act like y'all can't talk and have a meeting with people. Y'all are people in the office in San Francisco. Just talk to these people. Talk to us. That's all we saying. Talk. Let me know. I want to speak. Have a conversation. I don't want to be on bad terms with y'all. I want us to meet somewhere in the middle. Tell me what I'm supposed to say, what I can't say. Why shouldn't I? Why? I'm not even asking why. Just tell me why. And I'm going to tell you why. Why this catches people. This is why people love it. This is why people catch this. People find this content, even if you shadow ban them. We can tell you why it's the story wants to be heard.
Sneeko pops up. You cut the head off Sneeko, I'm pretty sure that some other nigga's gonna pop up. You know what they're gonna try to keep doing? Keep cutting heads off. Cut. Again, I understand as a creator. Put like this. If anybody Tate to me was a creator, but I knew he never relied on that shit for income. He was letting fans monetize the shit. He was letting fans monetize.
And that's the crazy thing. People say cancel Tate, but he was doing so much for his followers and the people that's inside his university that they see it as stopping him, but he was helping so many other families. He's helping they want to stop they call it pyramid scheme, that people, the referrals that he's giving out, he's helping people eat. People are getting money. People are helping becoming becoming financial independent. Y'all hurting these families. You're hurting these men. You're hurting these women. You're hurting these families. You're hurting these kids. More money in his pockets, more money in his family's mouth, more food on the plate, on the table, man. People are monetizing his content. And y'all cancel him. He's not getting no money from it. But he's helping other people eat, helping other people become better. And y'all destroy him, and destroying him is hurting a bunch of families. To be honest, if you ask me, like, I wish I'd have got on that way, but I know I have a daughter, I have a child, and canceling him and taking my stuff down. You taking food right out of my child's mouth. So it's a slap in the face. Like, we don't want you getting money. We don't want you thinking positive. Get up out of here. We want you broke. That's how I feel about it.
Ties and shit. Now, granted, he had a business model outside of that, but my whole point is the rest of these people, and including even Kevin Samuels, God rest his soul, y'all are content creators. And when y'all are content creators, we do know we're playing this song and dance with these platforms, whether it be Twitch, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Instagram. We're playing a song and dance. Is it right? That's not even a question we need to even ask. Are they picking on certain people? We shouldn't even, like, again, the reality is what it is. I feel bad that Sneeko has gotten banned. But the reality is he possibly flailed out like a shooting star too quickly, too extreme. And I hope y'all hear Tate now. I listen to Tate still. I be on Rumble. You know what?
I follow Tate on Rumble. I follow Sneeko on Rumble. That should go too. Tap in. He got a emergency meeting coming out soon today.
Tate said, and this is him after he got banned. He said, "I wish I curtailed my message, that it could still be effective, but I could understand the reach of it, and I wasn't being taken out of context because me as a professional, I should know how to use these words and make sure these words aren't the same rope they're trying to look to hang me with." Tate says that now. So if you're on the platform now, you're not listening to the nigga who y'all are all basically trying to be like, yeah, I don't know what to say to y'all.
I don't know about be like Ak, but some people do think the stuff that a lot of stuff is going on in the world is wrong. It has nothing to do with trying to be like him. It's just y'all have the same ideologies. Like just saying like two people are Muslim, you have the same. You get rid of this Muslim, but this guy's still Muslim, and he has the same ideology as this guy. And right is right, and wrong is wrong. And no one can say it like I believe like Andrew Tate because he's the top G. Badass Bugatti driving, kickbox world champion, millionaire, top G. So it's always levels to it.
It is what it is. Let me see. Which I'm talking about on YouTube. Okay, anyway. I'll go to Rumble is a new place. I don't know if y'all been at Rumble. Oh, shit. Front page on Rumble. Donald Trump. He's having like a political rally, I'm guessing. And that's going to be streamed. Anyway, I believe that Andrew Tate's definitely over here. And by the way, you can follow these guys too. You know what I mean? Like Tate's speech. I go over here and I watch his shit. I love watching this shit. I don't care. You know what I mean? I will warn every creator though. You're not Andrew Tate. That nigga was lit enough. We'll go find that nigga. Nigga. Tate is lit enough. I'll go find that nigga. That's a fact. I need some daily dose of some Tate. Pause. That's my boy. But not a lot of y'all are Tate. The same way how I said, if YouTube got rid of academics, Would I be able to exist? Would I nearly have the reach? Hell fucking no. We all got to be honest. That's what I was saying about the blackball conversation yesterday. Like, yo, if they took me out of recommended, yeah, I could still technically exist and I could work harder and blah, blah, blah. But like, bruh, you kind of are controlled a little bit by the reach that these platforms allow you to get through their algorithms and other things. And, you know, you're not that smart if you think that.
Look at this chat. His chat said, nigga said he need daily dose of tea. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Program. So, again, Sneako, I believe you were banned because they're doing to your type of creator what the streaming service is doing to rappers. They're not going to put a blanket rule to say we're banning the manosphere. They're going to ban or they're going to pick on the top nigga who's about to break out to have Tate type influence.
In my opinion, Sneako had Tate type influence, but he just hasn't been on these podcasts. A lot of these podcasts, he's been on podcasts, but he stays like in. I seen him on Bradley Martin. He stays on like Fresh and Fit. But they're Manosphere. He hasn't jumped to the Mom's podcast. These podcasts over in UK. The Full Send. He need to get on the Full Send guy. They need to get up with him definitely. We already know Impulsive ain't doing him because they're cornballs, but they need to get on these other podcasts. So he would have spread his message instead of being on his so often. He should have just been jumping around to everybody else's. I know make money off your stuff. I know you want to make money. I get it, Sneako. I get it. Well, all power to you, man. Hope you figure this out, man. We with you though.
So you quickly were getting up there in the ranks, and when you do that, just think about it. That's why I keep saying, what's your ultimate goal? If your success in the manosphere means you get closer to deletion, what do you catch a catch-22 in that, right? The more successful you get, or the more popular you get, the more eyes you get on you, the more mainstream you get, the more quickly they want to delete you. If you're underground and you just got a nice little niche following, you kind of low, they kind of leave you alone. Okay. Somebody said, bro, he was mostly talking about conspiracy theories. They put all those people in the same bucket. People in the manosphere and people who do look how they treat Alex Jones. Look how they do Alex Jones. They realize that, and I'm gonna tell you why I look in the manosphere and conspiracy theories shit, right? They put those in the harmful content conversation. Who determines harmful content? Society for them. They look at the left. Oh, well, this is how people should talk about male and female dynamics. And if you're getting on here saying that men and women aren't equal or women should be your property or whatever, they're like, okay, all right, that's bullshit. For them, that's how they look at it. Like, well, that's bullshit. But at least nobody really ain't fucking with you like that we need to care. They're like, wait, what the fuck? Oh, your shit keep going up? All right, we gotta get you out of here. All right. Oh, you keep saying that, you know what I mean? The Matrix. Oh, yeah, conspiracy theories. Okay, cool. Okay, that's cool. But you know what they realize? They're clipping everybody before they get to Tate level, just like they're going to clip you before your conspiracy theories start building such a crazy audience that you get to Sandy Hook, like Alex Jones did. They're not going to let you get to that.
Yo, chat, you ever heard about Alex Jones? I only heard about the Sandy Hook conspiracy theory he was saying, but rest in peace to all the children and grieve for all the people, the parents. I'm from CT. I'm from Connecticut, so that's close. I feel for all the parents and stuff like that, and I know that is something you do not play with. Don't play with people's kids, man. Do not play with people's kids.
So again, I always say to people, how much are you a content creator and how much do you believe the shit you say? Because if you just believe the shit you say, you're acknowledging that by definition of your content probably getting you bigger, you're going to get banned. And when you get banned, you should have already acknowledged it and shouldn't be looking back. You shouldn't be sad about it. It is what it is. If you do certain type of content, which YouTube is telling you they don't fuck with, you can either double down and be like, yo, just let me get the biggest I can, because I'm probably gonna have to move over to Rumble, or you start adjusting to be like, okay, cool. How could I not be falling into this, path of deletion? Okay. All right. Yeah, okay, great. Damn, people, I'm giving y'all a stream. And we still only got 44 subs. This is crazy. Man, y'all playing me. I gotta move to Rumble. Now I'm playing. All right. Oh, this is what I was trying to do. So, what the fuck? There's a website. They got a website? I don't even know. Instagram.com Ball Alert. So Ball Alert actually posted this. I keep telling y'all, and this is what I started on yesterday when Youngboy called me.
All right, chat. How y'all feel about that, chat? How y'all feel about academics? How y'all feel about what he said? Y'all messing with it? Give me some ones if y'all messing with it, man. Give me some ones. Huh? As y'all can find, Sneagles over here. He hasn't started streaming yet. Sneagles over here. September 28th, he got 20,000 views. As y'all can see, he's over here. Can't wait to see some of his new streams, see what he got to talk about. On this platform, you probably ain't got to water his message down too much. But as in Tate, Tate has an upcoming emergency meeting. I'm gonna watch that, of course, as you all should. You see all the people in the chat, inside his chat. But go follow me on Rumble at Pac203. I'll be back with y'all tomorrow, man. I ain't gonna do a stream tonight because I decided to get into this very early, though. As you see, sub to the channel, man. Give me a thumbs up. I'll be back, man. I'll be back soon. Y'all have a nice day, though.